Forgot about CJ.
Yo, what's up?
All right, what's going on, people?
What's up?
We in there. We finally live.
We ready.
And yeah, we in there. Boss over here like, hey, leave me alone.
No, I'm just chilling.
Leave me alone. I got this joint. So yeah, listen, I'm excited to be, live and simulcasting on YouTube and as well as Twitter. So I'm happy about that. But let's go ahead and kick the show off.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No doubt. In a little bit.
Planning to test it out to make sure the sound is going.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah.
YouTube is good.
What about
YouTube is good.
Yeah, I check YouTube.
Perfect.
What about Podbean?
We don't hear the static and none of that stuff.
Podbean,
Podbean,
us on Podbean?
Somebody log into Podbean real quick.
I'm in.
Okay. All right. Can y'all hear us on Podbean? All right. No static. No none of that. All right. Perfect. All right. Cool. Let's kick things off.
Let's do it.
Get ready for takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Look Who's Ranting Now with your host, baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Cologne.
What's going on? Well, you know who it is. It's Mr. COLON, and of course, joining me tonight every single night is Blood of My Blood. My sister, what's going on with that thing? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. Cheers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Hey, no doubt. I'm excited about this simulcast and being able to be on YouTube Live, Twitter Live, all at the same time. It's an amazing feeling. And going from left to right here, if you're watching us live, we got Memphis in the house. Put up the silverware. No doubt. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's good to be here tonight with y'all.
No doubt.
Able to,
I hear the Memphis with y'all.
Yeah.
I've been in Nashville now for 10 years and it's still there. It's just still there.
If you wanna hear somebody from Memphis say something, say computer.
I'm not saying it.
Look,
Look, here got another one. Milk. I gotta think about it. Say milk.
Yeah, you gotta draw it out.
Right.
No doubt. And of course, right next to him, we got some good karma in the building. What's going on, your good karma?
Listen, I'm happy to be here on all platforms. Shout out to the boss man for making it happen. Stream, y'all.
We doing it.
Listen, if you want some more good karma, make sure you follow me at Your Good Karma _
And of course, we got a model in the house. The pretty boy himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Echo the model. What's going on, man?
You see it?
And they can see it on multiple platforms.
Yes.
On YouTube and on Twitter right now. So if you into that, you can check them out. No doubt. And of course, behind the scenes, in the cut, scoping out everything. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate her, our TikTok and social media extraordinaire right there. Like a bug, how you doing? No doubt. All right.
She left that on.
Wait,
My bad. I think.
he didn't have my microphone on.
I don't know which way is which. Is it on?
Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you. I'm gonna work on that. I got to fix that. Let me do it now.
Might as well.
All right, somebody say something in the meantime.
And listen, y'all, this is our first time on YouTube. So if you're on our YouTube, make sure you are subscribed to us. If you're on our Twitter, I'm about to shout y'all out right now. Make sure you following us there. Make sure you following us on IG.
Hello?
In the meantime, we will be going on IG and Facebook next time. I'm pretty sure we'll be live on there. So y'all just make sure y'all check us out. Look Who's Ranting Now. Y'all get ready for the live event. We got trivia, trending topics, and slap a cap coming for y'all in just a moment.
Man, we got some crazy trending topics. I'm ready to get into this. You feeling like this, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. What?
Crazy stuff.
Hold on, wait. Where am I?
You're all over the place.
Oh, here I am. Okay.
There you are.
Let's do it.
No. There you.
Let's get this party started.
My bad.
You know what time it is. It's time for trending topics on Look Who's Ranting Now. You can always follow Look Who's Ranting Now on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and everywhere else you get your podcasts.
Alright, it's time for some trending topics, and what we do here is we cover things that have happened over the past week. And over the past week, we had a footballer named Achraf Hakimi, right? His wife filed for divorce and demanded half of his property. She was, however, informed by the court that her millionaire husband owns nothing. All his property is registered under his mother's name. Hakimi receives
the gag is.
Hey, it's no joke.
That's terrible.
Man, he receives $1 million from PSG monthly, but 80% of this is deposited in his mother's account. He has no property,
That's how you fucking
cars, houses, jewelry, or even clothes in his name. Anytime he wants anything, he has his mother who buys it for him. What a shelter!
I like
Hold
it.
on. How long has they been? How long was they married?
Right.
Why didn't she know this?
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
She wasn't kicking no soccer balls.
She wasn't doing nothing.
She wasn't kicking no soccer balls. You get nothing.
Got him.
Get it?
Carl, what's your take on this?
Yeah.
I don't have one, really. I mean, she's dumb if you got with somebody that don't have nothing in their name. You know what I'm saying? And like, was she with him before he got it's a whole bunch of questions that I would have. And not that I don't know if she had kids by him or anything like that. But we all know how the court goes. If you're the richer person, you pay up, no matter if you're a woman or a man. And so for him to put it in his mom's name is smart, but, attorney's gonna attorney. So,
That's if she got money. And she don't. He don't got money either.
What is the thing? Some attorneys will know what you're able to get. So they know you ain't got it, but the person they're getting it from got it. They'll still take your case.
Possibly.
Especially if they think they can win.
Oh, yeah. They know you about to get a bag. You ain't got to have it right now. Just pay me on the back end.
Right. That's true.
I really hope they don't. You know what I'm saying? And I really hope nobody, I hope he keeps his money. I hate to say that.
I love it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm with you on that. I do as well. On to another trending topic. This one's crazy. A 35-year-old man died inside of a filthy Georgia jail cell after being eaten alive by insects and bed bugs. Literally. He was held in this disgusting cell for 3 months. Allegedly, of course. Jail staffers noticed that he was deteriorating and did nothing to help him. He literally died by being eaten alive by bugs.
He was in that bitch for a long time.
To be eaten alive by bugs, that cannot be the cause of death.
Right.
That was the cause of death.
What?
How they not
Yes.
check on him and like
By
you didn't have
insects
to-
Like he didn't get to go out and take a shower.
He might have got sick, wasn't able to move that much, but he was eaten alive by bed bugs and insects.
Y'all do
Listen,
realize
listen,
bed
there's other
bugs
neglect
suck your
going on
blood.
in here.
So if they're like
Come on.
swarming you and sucking your blood day in and day out, like
Y'all think this ain't real?
Baby, I would have had to act a fool.
You can't yell like, hey.
I'm telling you, I would have had to act
You
a
not
fool.
seeing you getting all these bites every night. Like, this couldn't have just happened in one night.
Nah.
And like, was it solitary
they found them
confinement or
getting
something?
eaten
I
by
just need to.
insects,
It got to be
But
some more detail.
Yeah, like they
This
weren't checking on
motherfucker
them
was in
before
the
that.
gut. He was in the back.
Right.
it's a product
That's
of
wild,
negligence on their part.
That's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
opinion.
There's some neglect going on in here. Because
And I think they
Ain't
need
no
to
way.
look up
3 months, though.
how long it take to die by a bed bug. I understand that they suck your blood, but like they small, so like it had to be like
You had warning signs before that.
you know what I'm saying?
You had a couple of 3 bumps right here.
Unless
3 bumps
one of
on
the
the
bugs had like a disease or something, and
You
that's
said-
what killed him. But I can't see him being eaten.
Yeah,
by
yeah, you
if
can-
one of them bugs had like a disease and he got it from, and you know, I can understand
They
infection.
left that man
But-
because I've been to jail 3 times, and at 4 o'clock in the morning they come to get your ass up out of that cell. Hey, child, it's breakfast, child time. You know
At
what I'm saying? At 4.
Damn.
It's
And
either
you
4 or
gotta go
5.
out of your
You
cell, right? You got to go.
Ain't no,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like eating. All right, well, you ain't gonna feel like eating out here.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna move, so
Yeah.
definitely negligent.
You got to come out.
How old was he?
35.
Oh,
That's super young.
a brutal ancient execution method proves people can be eaten alive by insects.
See, there you go.
What?
It's possible.
Oh, I saw it on the video too. They had like tied the guy up to a canoe and put like honey or syrup on him, and like will put him out on a boat. Put
And
them
let
out
the
on the
ants
and
eat
let the
'em?
We
ants
ain't
and all
saying
the
that you
bugs and
can't be
stuff.
eaten alive.
Yeah.
It's just how you miss a whole person
For 3 months.
for 3 months.
In the jail, like jail,
That's
you gotta
cool.
count. They gotta go be able to get a shower. You got rec time, unless you
I know
go to
that body
solitary
was smelling
confinement.
though. It was
Yeah.
decaying and stuff like that.
Shout
But I
out
could
to
smell
Angel
it
for
by this
joining
time.
us. Yeah.
No,
That's
that's not right.
Listen, that's just wild. And
Somebody
foul
trying
to
to cover
me.
something.
Where did
up.
this happen
Somebody
at?
trying to cover
Georgia.
Georgia. It was down in Georgia.
Make sure y'all don't go to jail in Georgia, honey.
Okay.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
All right. Listen,
They
looks
don't
like
give a fuck about you nowhere.
What's his name?
Right.
he was black.
Georgia, it don't matter.
That's true.
He was black. Yeah.
You just a number.
Oh, he was
Shit.
black.
yeah.
He probably was in that little small town, some little small town somewhere, because there's just no way.
Possibly.
And I wonder what
That's
was
the way
he
it
in there
happened.
for? Like, what was his charges too? Like, if I was the family, whatever jail they is, y'all about to be shut down, because
Right.
I'ma own it once y'all done. I'ma own that jail.
Yeah.
For real.
Disgusting though. But from one big problem on to an even bigger problem, this plus-size traveler demands free seats and better accommodations on airlines. She says
I said
all
she big for
plus-size
She got to get the extended.
all plus-size passengers should be provided with
Nah,
an
bitch.
extra free seat
Fuck out of here.
or even 2 or 3 seats. 3, depending on their size.
Man,
That's the whole.
To accommodate their needs and ensure their comfort during the
you
flight.
don't need
Put him in
that.
the
You
exit
didn't need them fucking last 7
Don't even
hamburgers.
put him in the exit. Don't even put him on a goddamn plane. If you gotta have 3
And damn sure don't put them in the middle.
And they better have to go to the
Now
bathroom.
everybody on the road. Everybody on the road
You
got
can't even
to
turn around in there.
Y'all are so mean.
No, if there's a man,
Y'all are mean.
if they're saying, hold on,
That's
really.
That's real though.
If you have
Like,
to have 3 seats, you don't need to fly.
right.
Come on,
Not on my plane.
3 seats.
Because the planes are so narrow. Like,
It is.
yeah, like you can't even get in the bathroom. Like literally, I was in the bathroom, kept opening the door. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like the little flight attendant, like, I'm sorry. I was like,
But
oh
that's
yeah,
a
it's
design
small
for
here.
flights
You can't
because they
turn
want to pack
around.
as many people in there to make as much money as
No
Oh,
doubt.
of course, of course.
That's the whole point. Like to make money. But listen, if you
Need
They
have
gonna
a
probably
time,
charge-
seats. You need
if
to
you
pay
have a
$3
time
bitches.
a hard time in the bathroom, could you imagine this woman who is classified? I mean, she
Three
could be a 600-pound life person.
So do she only want to pay for one ticket?
No,
Or
she
she gonna
says
pay?
yes,
Basically,
one
you gonna
ticket,
pay.
but you should give her 2 to 3 seats.
Okay, her ticket gonna be much higher though.
It should be 2 to 3 seats.
That's 3 seats.
three airline tickets.
Hold on, WDS Junior from TikTok says she need to rent a car.
Right. At this point,
And make sure it's SUV.
I'm trying to figure out
Make
what
sure
car
it's-
to accommodate.
She does not fly
If you
Southwest,
fit
I know
in-
that
if you
much.
fit in a plane seat,
Because they finna
what
send
car
somebody
is out
right
here?
next to you.
They goddamn wide to fit somebody that.
Or she need to pay for
seat.
first class where they have extra room. Like, don't be trying to
how
go
she
down
gonna
here
get on
and
the
get
plane if she that wide? That's 3 seats.
Listen, she came down the aisle sad.
This is what she taking up.
Exactly. Well, they a little bit smaller than that, Echo. Come on now. They're airplanes.
Nah, this is about right.
You think so?
Nah, airplane seat ain't even that big.
Nah,
Tight
it's
as
a
hell.
small-
I mean, we got a gap. We take about
I
a.
think it's about this wide.
Nah,
You think so?
Yeah, it's
Nah.
about this
you
wide.
flying in first class.
Yeah, cause we be like this,
We tight.
like this.
Try to fall asleep. You be on the. I'm sorry.
I think it's that close. Like,
Give
I
or
think
take
it's that
about
close.
3 to 6 inches.
Yeah.
But still, that's a long. That's a lot of
It
space.
gets rough. It gets
Right.
rough. No doubt.
How
No.
about you stop eating and fit in one seat
Not sidestepping.
Hey, you know she gonna.
like regular people?
That's how that mean, boy.
Little fast here and there.
You gotta get in where you fit in. You know, and unfortunately, we had something crazy happen this past week. I don't know if y'all heard about this story. Ralph Yaw was shot in the head after ringing the wrong doorbell while trying to pick up his siblings. This was a 15-year-old. There was also another person, a white woman, who pulled into the wrong driveway and was murdered. You know, by what, 84-year-old?
Yeah, just pulling into the wrong driveway.
Pulling into the wrong. So you got ringing the wrong doorbell, gets you shot twice, once in the head, in the wrong driveway.
And the lady was 84-year-old. She was 84.
No. The young kids.
No, these are the person that shot the young boy was 84 years old.
Yeah.
The woman that was shot, she had to be in like her 30s at the most.
30s or so.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she was killed.
That's tough.
That's tough for ringing the wrong door. Are we that
into
scared?
The wrong driveway. Like, how many times do people drive up and turn around? And like,
I bet you ain't gonna do it no more.
You turn in that street.
About ringing the wrong doorbell. How many delivery people do they have out here, or people that just might be at the wrong house? And you, at the end of the day, you don't have to answer your door. You don't have to go outside.
You can just say,
what can a person do for you from the driveway? Like, I just think that it's ridiculous. The man that shot the little boy, he was saying that he thought the boy was 6 foot and 200-something pounds. The boy is only 5'8", like 120.
Oh, he's lying.
He can't even get in the ring with Tank Davis.
Come on. He was like, he was just so scared for his life. But the boy, he shot him through the storm door.
Exactly.
Like the boy never opened the door. He just rung the doorbell. The man shot him in the head and in the arm. The little boy ran to another neighbor. They wouldn't even open the door for him. And he had to like run elsewhere. It's a miracle.
With a bullet in his head.
It's a miracle that he's not like a vegetable and that he's gonna make a full recovery. But I just feel like those people need the maximum sentence because we taking the stand your ground stuff too far.
Way too far.
Because somebody rung your doorbell, y'all are wild out here. And in a world where there's ring cameras and stuff, get the fuck out of here. Like, I understand he's 84, he may have dementia. I don't give a goddamn. He should have been in a home. Right. I hope the rest of his life, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, 15, he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life. Right. That man that shot that girl in the driveway, also, y'all are wilding out here. It just don't make no sense.
I think even worse than that, there was a debate on Twitter where people were going back and forth saying that why should because a young boy had raised over $1 million, right?
Oh, yes?
Yeah, raised over $1 million. The young white woman, 84,000 at the time, right? Mm-hmm. They were like, why are these black people being so like, praised or looked out for? And folks were like, listen, the young boy is still alive, and he got medical bills. Mm-hmm. The white woman is deceased, so you're paying for a funeral versus paying for
the rest of
medical
his life
bills for the rest of his life.
But
therapy,
education. Or does she have dependents?
I don't think it's a race thing.
But does she have dependents or anybody that depended on her? Because that's all she need. They would need money too. Because now they're, someone that they were depending on is gone. Gone for pulling into the wrong driveway. No,
that's why I feel like if you kill a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like they were saying with the drunk driving law, it should be like that all across the board. You kill a parent, you pay child support for life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you're found guilty and that person was not a threat to you or whatever, you done took away somebody's income source. It should come out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You should be paying that child support now. And that spousal support or whatever it is that person had to pay. You keep it up now.
Yeah, and it's sad that they was even comparing like GoFundMe's and made it into a thing like that. Like,
that's wild, man.
At least she got something. It's a whole bunch of people out here got killed unjustly and get a dime. So stop trying to compare why he got this. It's always about race. Like,
why she got 84,000.
It don't matter. At least she got something.
Right.
And I mean, she just. I'm not minimizing it, but their family is paying for a funeral.
Yeah.
Versus somebody who's paying for medical bills, outstanding medical bills. He's still in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? In critical condition. Like, they're going to be paying that for a while.
I think that he's lucky to be alive because the man was 84 and he probably have like a really good shot because he's so old. Because I'm for real.
Yeah.
Let that would have had been a young, strong man. That boy would be dead. He was trying to kill him. He shot him in the head. When he fell, he shot him again.
And just to think, if he hit him in the head, he was aiming dead center in his face.
And what was the boy delivering to his house anyway?
No,
He was trying to pick up his siblings. He was on the wrong street.
he went one street over wrong.
And was at the door and had rung the doorbell.
And rung the door, but that's all he did.
And the screen door was wide open, and that man just came and just shot him.
No, the screen door was closed.
Screen door was closed. It was black though. He knew it was black.
He opened the door and started shooting through the screen door.
He knew he was black. It's race. That's nothing but race.
Oh boy!
And told the police he thought he was a 6 foot, 200-some pound boy. The boy only 5'8", $120.
So he tiny.
He little. So you didn't feel threatened. Why did you even pull out your gun?
He's not even a big threat.
Right.
Not at all.
And you're not a threat when somebody outside your house ringing a doorbell. You could have stayed inside. And if you was that scared, call the police.
Right.
And y'all love to do that.
Or go to church. You know why we say. You know what I'm saying? That's scared. Go to church.
It's too many of us. They trying to.
But it's like you just can't do nothing out here.
They
You
just flying
can't.
off at this point. It's sad though.
And you can't take a wrong direction. God damn! I can't even pull in your driveway to turn around
They don't want to see you
at all.
Yeah, it's getting wild.
Yeah.
It's getting wild. To our last trending topic here, we got an online model that was fired from her job after her boss found out that she replies faster on her site than she replies to her work emails. Listen, caught her slipping.
How fast though? Are we talking like
Fast. That's how fast we talk.
like 5 minutes versus 2 days?
Fast. That's all we know. Faster than her job.
Listen, we got a screenshot of messages here.
I mean, could it just be like automatic replies?
Don't fucking matter.
Check this out.
They are paying you to do a job to answer those emails. Ain't nobody paying you to answer the emails.
Look, I answer emails all day long.
And you answering.
I answer them in a timely fashion,
But are
which
you answering?
means
Look who's writing now emails faster than your.
I don't get those emails.
Yeah.
How would they know though?
He probably subscribed.
Unless she was connected to their network.
Let's hear about it. Hold on. What
Check this out.
You got a video?
So this dude, out of nowhere, right, hits her up with this, fake page. He says, hello. She sends a screenshot with her titties out, right? It says, yes, daddy. He says, May, I've been trying to reach you via email for 2 days now. You've replied here within 1 minute of my first message.
Got him.
She said, wait, who is this? He said, it's Mr. Miller, your now former boss. Take your work emails more seriously in the future. You know what I'm saying? Fired. That's how she got caught.
Damn!
Talking about some
That's dirty.
That's some bull.
Why is it bull crap?
How's it bullcrap?
If she got
down.
this is her responding. What's wrong? Listen, she got all that energy in the world. When she thought she was finna get some coins.
That was probably a default response. So she didn't even have to really.
She should have been on it.
And why her boss got her personal stuff anyway? That means you on there looking at her body, baby. I be HR so bad.
What you ain't
just
posting.
like jobs looking at your YouTube and
That's
your
right.
I don't
Facebook
care.
and all that
I be
shit.
an
He probably
HR so
promoting
bad.
it on her Facebook. He was like, "Oh, okay, bitch, you got OnlyFans. Let me see what you got.
Let me see what you talking about.
Because this is another thing. She's the face of that company. She's one of the faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why you got to be careful about what you post on your social media platforms and you work in a corporate office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, let me see what you got going.
Yeah.
He reached out. She responded.
Find out what she was talking
And he
about.
looked at what she been doing at work. She is being non-productive. I guarantee you, if she was being that productive at work, he wouldn't say a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Sure wouldn't know.
She wouldn't. So we holler at you.
I just don't. Here's my
There
thing
you
though.
go.
Just because you work for an office, that does not control your entire life.
Well, she need to.
I am
block that shit.
professional between 8 and 4:30, maybe 5:30 if I want to stay late. But I damn sure ain't finna be professional in every other aspect of my
All right,
life.
well, you need to block that shit from these jobs.
It depends on what kind of job you
another
do.
name
That's it.
because you are representing that company.
Yes.
At all times.
Yes.
Look, it's almost sound like they own you.
Now
If I take off that ID and I cross the street, I will cuss them all out.
Shut up.
Ain't nobody told you to post that on your personal
Let me
page.
tell you something. One time I was the clock, I don't represent a big ass thing.
Okay, go ahead and post the titties up on
I don't represent
So I don't have you in the meeting.
Hold on, where you work at again?
She gonna be like, I was just playing.
None of my stuff. I don't poke where I work. I don't put all my stuff private for research.
So then this wouldn't apply to you
Yeah.
because you've taken precautions to keep your work and your personal life separate.
Yeah,
true.
no doubt.
She didn't do that because my real name at work,
Hey, Shay.
even though they know me as Echo, but like I got a whole different name on my social media platform. So when they go look at the application to try to find me on social media platforms, they ain't gonna find me because
Same
my name
here.
ain't the same.
Same.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't got none of my name and none of that.
None
I
of
don't
it.
blame me.
The first name is Your Good.
I need to change mine, dude.
You better change
You
it.
better get off of
Nothing
that.
good about it.
WDS said he wonder what
Nothing
the
good about
policy
that
says.
Okay. I ain't never think about it like that.
Y'all ready for some slap a cap? Let's do this joint.
It's time for Slap or Cap on your favorite podcast. Look who's ranting now. Don't forget to send your show ideas, topics you want to hear, and questions to artistocolone@gmail.com.
What time?
Drop it in the chat and vote Slap or Cap.
It's Slap or Cap. Last time for all platforms. It's Slap or Cap.
Slap a cap, my absolute favorite section of the show. Those you listening, give the vote in chat. Slap the deal for me. If you disagree, our amazing producer is our first slap a cap. He's riding me. He's having a good ass
I'm
time.
still jamming. I'm still jamming.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yo, ladies, if you got a good husband, a good man, hold on tight. Another woman will take your husband. They'll take him. There's women in here right now with stolen husbands. You know who you are. That's right. Hold tight. Another woman will take your man. Fellas, you don't gotta really worry about that. Nobody's taking your wife. Oh, don't get me wrong. They'll fuck your wife. Oh, they'll fuck her good. They'll fuck her better than you. But they're not gonna take her. There's no guy going, yeah, I want her to yell at me the way she yells at him. I want to live in a house with no pictures of my mother. Oh, they'll fuck her, and then they'll return her. I believe this is yours.
Slap it. Hold on. Slap a cap here. Ladies, watch it, man. There's a woman that wants him. Fellas, watch your girl. He ain't gonna take her. He just gonna knock her down.
Send
I
her
feel
on
like
back.
that's a fact. Just send her on back home.
Slap to me.
That's a slap. Nobody's gonna take your wife.
I done sent mini back.
Oh shit.
Go back to where you came
Right,
from.
I'm good. I just need you for this second. This is,
Yeah.
you know,
You're not meeting the technical requirements at all.
at
Yeah.
all.
Nobody in the world is finna sit there and take your wife. I haven't seen that happen. You know.
Can you imagine trying to take somebody's wife? It's like you gonna get her to cheat on her husband to be with you.
To be with you,
so once
so she can cheat on you.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
what
they
the
don't
next
make
outta
one-
here.
Like that don't make no sense.
You know, but women think they can change the dude. They're like,
They
you know,
sadly do.
yeah. They believe the stories. It's her. She's just so horrible.
Hey,
I got it. I treat you better. I got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat you
Yeah.
better. I'm gonna do you
You know I
better.
got a wife.
That's that honeymoon stage. You gonna tell them all they want to hear. That's that pillow talk. You just lay there, just tell them everything they want to hear.
Exactly.
6 months down the line, you gonna leave your wife? Girl, you know I ain't leave my wife.
We're never going nowhere.
We ain't never talk about that.
Yeah, I got a family.
Right, I got family.
You know the man
We
over
done
there.
built this business together. I'm just, you just a side chick.
But look, the whole time they over there complaining about the way, man, I can't stand her, man. She get on my nerves. I'm
Listen to
tired.
they want.
And then, you know, they thinking, oh, he's really unhappy. He's really ready to go. No, girl. No, girl, he told y'all.
She feel more okay though.
Okay, he told y'all that to get it for that sympathy, that empathy that you got, your good heart, and now you got some coochie and some feelings.
She only wants you because she knows she can't have you. Because soon as she try to leave, she don't want you no more. The game is over.
Yeah. Show up over there talking about and then what's going on, Rosemary?
Well,
show up over there being half the man that you was before.
She don't
now
want you because she know you a cheater.
Nah, that ain't cheating first. Listen, when she wanted you, you had a house.
Nah, she probably really did want him. She probably got a little feeling hurt because he didn't want to be with her. But why would you want that? You already know what type of man he is.
Exactly, like you don't want
do the same thing, the same way you got him, the same way you gonna lose him.
What old people say? The same way you got him, the same way you
gonna lose him. It's over with. That's dumb.
Yeah, like
that's definitely a dub.
Oh yeah.
Like it's over with after that. So like that's why I think they don't be wanting him because like you know the type of guy he is. Right. Like so like when you was with him, you ideally.
I think it's bullshit. That's what I think.
Why?
How she gonna say now she don't want him because he was cheating? And when she was the one,
then he was cheating with.
Yes.
Okay, cool. She don't want to be the one getting cheated on. Like it's a whole different ball game.
But she's trying to convince him to leave his wife
because she want to be better than his wife.
Yeah. All right, we gonna.
I said what I said.
Let's jump on into our second slapping campaign. We got a married man in the building now.
Requirements. It don't matter if you a good person, cuz like don't nobody care that a man is a good person if he broke. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care if a man is a good person if he can't fight. Don't nobody care if a man is a good, like, all that comes after you meet the technical requirements. That gets stressful, bro. It wears on us, you feel me? Like, again, I'll be hearing that it's about other, but be honest, bro. It's about that after we meet the technical terms. And it's really starting to eat away at us, bro. Amongst black boys, amongst black men, it's rising. You know what I'm saying? And it's from carrying the weight of this thing that we taught not to complain about, and many of us never will.
That's a
we'll
fact.
carry it to the grave, bro. We'll grind ourselves right the fuck away to meet that standard of manhood.
But I think it's a responsibility still, though.
But it's a toxic standard that was set by you guys. So I guess the next step is. I didn't lie. Women didn't set the standard.
Let's pause.
You didn't lie.
I am a black man. I subscribe. I did not set.
Okay, so I can give you that.
I did not build the standard.
Right.
I build no system. The most I can do is subscribe.
Right. But you subscribing, how can you change your subscription?
What, again, before you put this all on men, what do women still expect us to be?
Man. So I ain't making that far in the clip, but Slapper Cabby, do you feel like men are dealing with antiquated standards? You know, that are put on them by women.
100%.
Really? Yeah. It seems like what it is today to be a man, the definition of it
Superman.
is whatever a woman's response is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this technical thing where, you know, a man is this, and that. It's based on whatever requirements, whatever standards. Exactly. And if you're not that, you're not a man.
You're right. You can't get my nails done, my feet done. You ain't man.
Can't pay
I want to go to Ruth Chris. What, you ain't gonna take me?
Can't pay that light bill. You ain't no man.
Gotta pay all the bills.
You ain't no man.
Right. Don't eat no dessert either.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing with him.
Ain't do nothing.
Wow.
Everything fall on the man.
What y'all think, ladies? Y'all quiet?
Oh yeah, they quiet. They agree. They agree. Woo!
No comment.
I don't want no man to take me out to eat and take my nails done.
I think they summed it up in the clip. I don't think it's a man versus woman thing. They explained why that standard is on men. So I think in the clip, if you would listen to the whole thing, I agree with what the clip said.
You trying to say I ain't listen to the clip? What you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say you did. I'm saying I'm
you're a
listening.
man, so you don't listen. She agrees with the woman. Is what she said.
No, the woman. He actually made the woman backtrack on what she said. So if you listen to what she said and where they said it comes from, and what he subscribed to, that he did not create the system, neither did the women. That's what I agree with.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going to agree with y'all saying it's the woman. It's the woman. I agree with what the clip said. Is what I'm saying.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay.
Don't make no sense
Yeah.
to me.
I'm just tired of this.
We can agree.
I'm tired of this.
I like what he said. I like what they said. I think people are subscribing to something,
Right.
and that's what's difficult. I don't think it's this or that. They're subscribing to something that our community didn't create, but without going too deep into it. And so that's what I agree with.
But listen,
Yeah.
the role of a man, you know, you can't sit here and say that we're consistently creating.
White person say if you ain't from the trailer park.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to put that like that. I was like,
I agree with this comment. WDS from TikTok said it's a joint effort between husband and wife.
Right.
I like
So
that.
I agree
like
with that.
I like
and
that.
I also think
that's
people need
beautiful.
to like be individuals. Stop looking to other people to tell you what you are as a man or a woman. Like if you are upholding your own standards within self, and you meet somebody that says you ain't this because of that, that person is not for you.
Okay.
You need to just
Fair
be
enough.
secure in yourself and in your individuality. If you're meeting your own requirements as what you think you are, a man or a woman, then that is awesome.
I don't know
All
that's
right.
that.
You agree with that? I mean,
Of course, because I said
Thank
it.
you, a man or a woman, but if you ain't meeting the standard of what a man and a woman, you know what I'm saying, all the
but
boxes.
do you think
that-
people have like expectations?
Yeah, people got big expectations. They might be a little inflated.
Right.
Listen, so I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you see a dude or a man, like especially if a woman see a man, and say he ain't acting manly in her opinion,
Right.
I mean, usually that's the ones that they get together, they get in a group, and they call him a BAN,
Right.
all kind of, you know,
When they get around their friends, right.
yeah.
Like
Because
and that ain't the majority either.
But listen, as much as they say, oh, you know, it's something else. Like, man, if you were sitting here complaining and crying about some situation you had going on in life, all them girls would look at you and be like, hey, man, what you...
Right.
Take me.
Everything is a compromise, though. Like she said, the article she just said, like everything is a compromise. When you're trying to make something work with her, you know what I'm talking about, with a woman, or it's like, it shouldn't be no expectations. We both gonna go hard for each other. We really care for each other.
It's going to be expectations. If you fall down, you a little boy, you fall down, you start crying, somebody going to tell you, hey, man, nah,
Man up, right.
If you a little girl, they going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you right about that.
That is true.
You right about that. We should jump into our third slapper cap here. We'll knock this joint out.
I ain't seen no white person say if you ain't from the trailer park, you ain't real. I never seen not one Asian say if you ain't worked in the rice field or the sweatshops, you ain't a real Asian. I never saw one Hispanic say if you ain't escaped the border and went through the tunnels, you ain't a real Hispanic. But why do black people have to connect at the lowest common denominator? Why does that have to be us? Why? For that reason, we got good kids with good homes. They're more connected to gangsters than they are to God. We got good people with good homes. They connected more to ratchetness than righteousness. I'm about to go home.
Boy, he was preaching. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, he was preaching right there.
He had
whatever
to
way-
think he realized he was in church and he was doing the most wacky stuff. I'm sorry.
That's a slap.
The church, the hood, the church had people doing all kind of stuff, telling you ain't saved and all that. Right message, wrong message.
So somebody's been hurt by the congregation.
No, it's not about that.
The congregation and let somebody down.
No, the church is a fool, baby.
Well, sister, if you ever need...
Absolutely not.
Somebody plead the blood of Jesus over there. woman,
Absolutely not.
Pour a pint of that blood over her.
Listen, I think the blood still works, but baby, some of these churches, you know.
I do really agree. Brainwashing people and stuff. So some of them.
I have to say, for me, it's a slap because I've heard so many times, like, if you ain't from so and so, you ain't a real, you know, like if you ain't watched such and such, man, you ain't. I'm taking your black heart, like, you know, how much of things.
Tell somebody black you ain't seen Boys in the Hood.
You don't play fake, man. You ain't no real.
Right, you better fake it if you ain't. What more? But track. You better say
Yeah, I remember that. You know, yeah. Who's the main character?
Right.
Yeah, one of them.
You know.
I
don't know. I think that's starting to fade a little bit. But I don't know. You see somebody like Ja Morant, and you'd be like, you gotta put on this persona, like, for people to look at you a certain way.
Like, he didn't have to. He a millionaire. Like, he was gonna ride with him anyway. He was just a dummy.
I got you, but like I say, it's still looked at, especially by the young folks, still like that's cool. I would say that's getting old. But listen, I'm closer to 40 than I am 20. So at this point, I'm probably just out the loop. But I think hopefully that people are growing out of that. Hopefully my kids don't feel like they need to go and earn their black stripes for some reason.
Yeah. 40, boy, you closer to 50 than you are 20.
Stop the cap. Why would you do that? Stop the cap.
I get to do that. We all closer to 50 than 20 up in.
Except me.
One person.
Two people. Except me.
Two people. Who?
Me?
Nah.
Girl.
Tell that dog Kelly.
We just talked about it on Tuesday.
Kelly walk in this room, we won't nobody here. He's too old. So this episode last episode.
Okay. I'm sure people still listening.
Nah,
still get spins.
He's getting spins every weekend.
Red flag number 1 is when she has another guy in her life who is consistently trying to sleep with her, and she refuses to acknowledge this. This is good. It's going to cause a lot of fights in the car ride home. It's my favorite one. You clapping hard as fuck. You had an argument recently. This isn't the funniest one, but you better believe every dude in here in a relationship right now knows the guy in his girl's life that he's like, fuck that dude, I'll kill him tomorrow. It's so obvious to us, right? As the boyfriend, it's as clear as day. We can spot it from a mile away, usually the beginning of the relationship. We'll clock it, we'll pull you aside, hey, babe, I know you hang out with so-and-so, and that's fine. You're a grown woman, you can do whatever you want. I'm not controlling. Just so you know, that dude's trying to fuck you. And women will always have the exact same naive reaction. Babe, come on. Are you serious? Him? You're worried about him? He's literally like my best friend. Like he's literally a brother to me. Word? Oh, that's your brother.
So shout out to my man Matt Rife. Cause I know that's get anywhere. What up, Matt?
Yeah, hey, he killed that one right there. Slap a cap here. Your girl got a male friend that you suspect about.
I don't know. You framed that wrong. Listen, I agree with him.
Listen, how you gonna frame it, Mr. Wright?
Listen, you can notice when dudes are actively trying to have something more than a relationship or a friendship with a female. It's noticeable. If you frame it that way, yeah, it's a slap.
All right, let's frame it.
You'll see the way he look at her, you know what I'm saying? How they act around each other. They be like, okay.
Hey, listen, you know when the dude chasing
going on right there. Yeah.
You know when the dude chasing. Hey, man. But listen, you talk to the girl, he all up on you. Like, man, what's up?
Yeah. Listen, it's a little bit more than I wanted to get into. He got into some real good points right here. Boom, can we go a little deeper? Can we dive a little deeper on this?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what kind of Pornhub family tree you were associated with, but shut it down, okay? He's not your friend. He's not your brother. He wants to enter your body holes. End of story, okay? Ladies, you have to understand the reason we are so passionate about bringing this to your attention is not because we think you're stupid. It's not because we don't trust you. It's that you're being taken advantage of. You're hanging out with somebody who's lying about their intentions so they can weasel their way into your life. And that's not a real friend. That's some shady shit to do. So we're just trying to point out something that's happening under your nose, so hopefully you can be aware of it and put a stop to it. I promise you, we are coming at it with good intentions. And you still want to get mad at us. And act like we're the crazy ones making this shit up. Oh, that is so ridiculous. Why would a guy go through all that trouble and pretend to be my friend just to sleep with me?
Tell me, man.
But I've done it so many times. How do you think I got you, stupid?
Hey,
Oh my God. Nobody.
listen, I can listen to this whole clip. Matt Rife was on one. He was on one, bro. No doubt, for sure. Listen, most men have done that. There's some dudes that have hung in there, hoping that shit was going to change. You know what I'm saying? And that the storm was going to blow the other way.
I friended my way into some.
Yeah,
but I didn't feel good about it afterwards.
You did.
That's why I wouldn't do it again.
Okay.
That's real. Because I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time for that.
You older now. When you was 21, it was different.
Yeah, it was different. Just
when
trying to
you
feel
get 30s,
my way
it's
out.
different. You trying to
Right. But now I don't got no time.
Right. Don't got the time.
I'm trying to
Okay.
get to this bag. So if you ain't talking about nothing, I'm gonna keep it moving.
But that's a good thing about being older. Older, when you get older, that's why I said, we talked about this a while ago. I said, when you get older, that shit, you shouldn't be doing that like friend zone thing.
After a certain age, like if they're not hitting for it, just go. Like,
but some guys are late bloomers, and some dudes are still trying to friend their way into a situation. And listen, and me and Karma talked about this after the show not too long ago, and I was telling her, I was like, that's when you start seeing them get upset about stuff, like for no reason. Your friend blowing up on you, like, hey, what's up with? That's that frustration. That's that you ain't got it. Hey,
agency, I love you.
You think I care about what happened at your job today? Honestly,
and he went into that, and like 30 seconds later, he went into that. He's like, "You think we care about that?" No,
he just trying to get in your opinion.
Like, cause you had I'm sorry, like a bug. You had a strictly platonic friend as a. So, was there ever a point that you were like trying to be her friend to get with her? Like,
no. I'm gonna tell you how it really started off. I was friends with everybody. Like, if you was a female at the job and you looked halfway decent, I was your buddy.
Okay.
You didn't have to worry about it.
With no intentions.
Listen, I was intending to get all of them.
Yeah.
I was intending to get all of them.
So y'all never been friends without intention?
Keyword.
Girl?
They was attractive.
Listen, if I don't think you cute, we not even finna be friends.
Talk about it.
We had this was a whole topic on the show. We had this where y'all said y'all not be friends with no ugly girl.
Ugly female friends is a no.
You could be a friend. They have to be your friend first. I'm not gonna be.
What's the benefit though?
I gotta be heavily attracted to you. You can't be ugly like you just.
Platonic friend, y'all.
If you ain't looking good to me, you got to be buying me something. I got to be. I'm just. I got to be you.
Talk your shit, that's kind of how that. As far as platonic friends go, if I was to go out with my platonic female friend to a movie, what does everybody think when they see us together?
Wham.
What do they think when they see male and female, just two, out at a movie together? What they think?
They together. Y'all come see a movie. This is why intimate.
This is why I can't have no ugly female friends.
Cause a whole bunch of strangers that you never gonna see again.
I don't give a damn.
No, listen.
I don't want to bump into nobody from high school talking about, and I see them out with that troll.
You always want somebody who's better than the last.
Hell no.
And that's how it happens. You be out with one time that you go out, you gonna see everybody you know.
Damn. We done drove all the way across country to go to this damn movie theater 30 miles away. Cut his back up. One time you tell all your friends with this ugly ass troll.
They go tell everybody that you know.
Then they got social media. Everybody try to take a picture. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on their head.
Wow, man, you know, hey,
I ain't seen you in years.
he was with an ugly girl. That's the type of like.
You at the high school reunion, they like, oh, he done glowed up now.
Right.
We're all ugly.
You left me at home this time.
Shit, I see you with
30 miles out.
You can't even bring a baddie
You
around.
bring ugly with you?
They gonna be like, nah, nigga, we seen you with that ugly.
Hell no.
Right.
So these,
I ain't going out like that.
I didn't go as far as them.
As a woman, I can say for sure, all my experiences, it's a slap for me. Men can spot a male trying to fuck you a mile away, and there's almost no such thing as a strictly platonic male friend.
Thank you.
Because any male friend I've had has tried to fuck me. Every fucking single one of them has tried to have
how
sex
that
with me.
feel? RT State. Hearing that.
Hey, that's
That doesn't mean they did it.
Right.
They wanted it.
Yeah.
It's real. It just,
Cause soon as the man walk up to a woman, they undress you. They look at your ass, your titties, and half the time they don't look at your face to the end. Like, oh damn, that's what she look like.
That was just real.
My wife before I got married, and she was telling me about her male friends. I said, all right, now which one of them, if you called and said, hey, I want to fuck, I said, which one of them is gonna say yeah?
Right. She know her head. Who
And she already know. And I said, those ain't your friend.
Right.
Period.
That's true.
But guess what? Those is all up.
That's why I don't have any male friends.
But this is I'm being honest right here. I got female friends, you know, and we're platonic friends, right? But if they was to call and just be like, hey, I'm trying to get one off. Well, shit, I ain't doing that. Shit, that's why. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Nah, I'm calling Cap because I know a couple you won't.
Nah, that you a lie.
I know
they not my friends.
Not the ugly ones. Not the ugly ones.
Listen, they not friends.
Them acquaintances.
Them people I know.
You ain't going to the movies with them.
You don't see me on the street with no googlies. You ain't finna catch me.
I see you at the house. I see you at the house.
I see you at the house.
Damn, he'll never take me nowhere.
Come to the back too. Come to the deck.
Come to the back.
Pop around the corner and walk up the street.
We're doing some construction in the driveway.
Make sure you Uber. I don't want nobody to see your vehicle out there either.
Here comes the money.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. It's time for random trivia on Ranting now. Make sure to drop your cash tag when.
All right. It's time to win some money here on Look Who's Ranting Now, where the men do not like ugly women, even if friends.
Say it one more time.
The men do not like ugly women, even as friends. Okay, you cannot be ugly to be a man's friend. Listen, this is the portion of the show we give. This is the portion of the show where we give away some money.
Oh, so you got
Who you calling ugly, boy?
You got some ugly boy? You got some ugly boy?
Hell no.
Shut your ass.
We on your ass, boy.
I would try to comment.
We're gonna give away $5 on Cash App. We're gonna ask 3 questions now.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, we're gonna do 3 questions. I'm gonna set over there. You're gonna drop it in the chat on Podbean.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna drop it in the chat on Podbean.
all of them.
All of them. The subject is civics edition. Y'all remember civics class in school when you learned about the government and stuff like that?
You said civics?
Civics, yes.
Civics class?
Civics class in school, yes. So the
civics like Honda?
Civics like government.
I didn't have civics.
Listen, I skipped that.
I think they must have called it like history, like
it could have been called civics.
Y'all didn't have a civics class? If you know about the government,
can we do one question on TikTok? We got a couple of viewers.
Okay, so we'll do it. There's to be the very last one. So there are these two out there. So the first question. Okay, again, it's gonna be civics edition, $5 on Podbean.
Okay.
The first question, I'm gonna give you the definition and you tell me what it is, okay?
Yep.
Listen up. A system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of the state typically through an elected representative is called what?
Hold on, run that back.
A system of government
Yeah.
by the whole population of all the eligible members of the state.
I could smell it.
Typically through. Like a bug with democracy.
Listen, Mr. Eli, your socks bro,
just kept
he come in right on time every time it's time to give away the money.
Every time.
He be there. He gets to the bag. I like Mr. Eli.
All right, here's the
like a bug got that?
Like a bug got it.
Yeah.
Here's the next one for Podbean, okay? And then TikTok, I'm coming to y'all. Here's the next
Hold on,
one.
I'm sending yours right now.
Which branch of government is in charge of making sure the laws of the United States are obeyed?
Oh man, I didn't know that was civics. I got
That's
that.
civics. Judicial is incorrect. Which branch of government is in charge of making sure all the laws of the United States are obeyed?
Obeyed?
Razman with executive.
Exactly.
Which is correct. The executive branch. All right, TikTok.
Okay.
Shout out to Razman for getting that. This one's gonna be on TikTok. So like a bug advocated for y'all. I need y'all to answer. Like a bug, you need to tell me when it's in there. When I get some answers, okay? Because I'm not over there.
Our primo is Eli when he pulls up on trivia.
Yeah. You ain't gotta blaze him.
I didn't know. Okay.
All right. Like a bug, you ready to watch TikTok to see when the answers come up? Okay. All right. Here's the trivia for TikTok.
He's trying to get.
Hey, listen, it took me longer to make this money than give it away. Slow it down. I just
Harder question.
All right, y'all ready on TikTok?
Let's do it.
All righty. I'm gonna give you the definition. You give me the answer. Okay. This is a body of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is acknowledged to be governed. A body of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization acknowledged to be governed. One more time. A body of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other
laws.
Close. It's another word for laws.
Yeah.
Or other organization is acknowledged to be governed. What they got over there? Regulations. Negative.
I can't say it.
One more time. A body of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is acknowledged to be governed.
Constitution, policy.
Constitution is correct. Did you drop it in the chat?
I dropped it.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Why can't now?
TikTok is for the listeners.
And it's
Dang it! You gonna get me? You gonna say it aloud? Constitution. After I typed it. My girl, please.
was typing it.
After I typed it, please. All right, we're gonna do another one for TikTok, okay?
Hey.
Isn't TikTok delayed too?
Slightly.
Yeah, I said it 4 times. They weren't gonna get at that point. Okay. All right, here's the last one.
Can I stand up too? You're making me look short.
Okay, here we go. What is the highest justices in taking judicial precedence over all other courts in the nation? The highest federal court in the U.S.
Oh, I know that.
Consists of 9 justices in taking judicial precedence over all other courts.
Come on, TikTok. TikTok, if you don't get this.
Supreme Court is correct. I like that music.
Who did it?
Razman.
No, you don't get to it. I told you it's just for TikTok. It's a delay. You don't get to it. Why are you trying to rob our listeners?
Did anybody else get it?
A long time.
How many people on there? I feel like ain't nobody on there. 5. Okay.
JR got it.
Okay, WDS Junior. We can hear.
Drop your cast.
WDS Junior, shout out
Rob the listeners.
WDS, shout out to the answer was Supreme Court.
He put it in there.
Man, listen.
Y'all know Razman don't play about that trivia.
Hey, what's the cast at?
They always screw me out the line.
WDS Junior.
I already sent you one today.
Make sure you drop your $5.
I need all my
trivia
money.
music going forward.
All mine.
I like this music for trivia. I like that. It makes it seem like a competition. I like that competition music.
I like that. You got people in for some real money too. Got you thinking.
All right. Okay, producer. That's my DJ.
Play the music again. I ain't heard nothing.
That's right. You see it?
Can you play the trivia music so Razmik can hear it one more time?
Trivia, listen, he just trying to steal our beats. Listen, I put Razmik on the song. All of a sudden, his show sound like our show. Check us out, Dynasty Podcast Overloaded, Fantasy Football. Make sure you check Razmik out. He got some great tips on fantasy football. He's great. You just can't beat people. And I can't beat the chill. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Spanking that ass, so wait till my dynasty now playing.
Wait till next week, boy. I got some week coming.
He do. He's great at fantasy football. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, what's that Rich Cat shit? TikTok. Oh, that's right.
What's a week without toxic tweets? It's time to get messy on Look Who's Ranting Now.
Well, looky, lucky. I didn't know Knickerbockers was back in style.
When you see toxic tweets, send them to @artiste_colon on Twitter.
Alright. That moment y'all love been waiting for to get toxic. And of course we got Mr. Toxic in the building. Filling the drinks, got his eyes closed. That boy is. That boy do. We can take niggas head out there though. Yeah, hey boy. Hey listen, you drinks is kicking it in. We got some good taxi tweets this week. This one right here is from Nicole. This one was actually on Twitter. It was debated for a good few days right here. She tweeted, if the bill is $400 and it's 4 of us, just pay $100. Damn. No matter what you order.
No.
Just split it 4 ways.
That's
I agree. You agree? Even if you just had a salad and water.
No, I agree.
Paid $100.
Because I probably had a shot or two, so I'd have contributed in other ways.
But up to $100?
Drink.
No.
Hell no.
Now you got somebody that order half of the menu and they just doing too much.
I got an appetizer.
We equally eat probably about the same amount. You gotta have 2 shots. I got 2 shots.
You gotta be equally.
If you just be agreed to just doing too much, then that's your tab. I got my 750.
For me,
you gonna put this all together?
No, bitch.
What you say,
all kind of
Jump on in there.
I said for me, it depends on who I'm out eating with. So if I'm with some close friends, we can split it 4 ways. Because when we go to the next club, somebody might buy rounds for everybody, so it's not a big deal. But if I'm with some like penny pitching people, then
some people like
got you over there, I'm over here.
I just think that
I don't penny pitch for
I know.
We got Sophisticated Worldwide out there. Make sure y'all check them out. SophisticatedChildrenWorldwideMarket.com. Okay.
Drop the link.
We got
some fresh gear in there.
Fresh gear. And we got a comment in the chat that says if you guys split the bill, they said if you guys split the bill, you don't need to link up.
Or it needs to be discussed before we even sit down.
Hold on. Wait. So who's supposed to pay?
Yeah.
What you mean?
If y'all all coming together and you guys split the bill, then you ain't got to link up.
So that means you go.
I got a split.
Who is a designated
rich friend?
I don't know. I ain't splitting no
It's already understood.
Now, Echo, I want to hear from you. You go out with three other friends, right? Mm-hmm. You a fitness dude.
Right.
So you in there, you eating straight grass with a little bit of olive oil. Right? But you know what I'm saying? With a little salt and pepper. Your shit, $9.
Right.
And you with 3 other people, they shit is $391.
No,
you finna split it up 4 ways.
20, 30 that I spend my little money on.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to figure out the rest.
There you go. He said he paid for his grass and water. He out of there.
$70 and I spent 30.
I'm gonna tell you how life really go though. Like say, because some places they won't let you chop the bill up. Some places
depending on how many people.
We have to figure this shit out.
But listen, this is what I'll do. I'll pay over.
So you ain't paying
whatever I ate. I'll pay over that. Mm-hmm. But I'm expecting y'all
to cash at me.
I ain't expecting. You ain't got to spend. No, you got to cash at me.
Okay,
I'm expecting y'all to make the rest. Like say if my stuff was like 30, I don't mind putting in 40 or 50.
I'm gonna put in 40 or 50.
But y'all got to get the rest. I'm not going.
I'm not doing.
Hold on. Did we talk about a gratuity? Like you guys can't pay for your food. Hold on. That's why you should split it equal. You just want to pay for your food. You don't want to pay for the gratuity. You said fuck the gratuity.
My gratuity.
Nah, gratuity. What they $80. If they had $80 on there, you need to be taking that extra 20, so you gonna pay 60.
But listen, I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna say this. My own shit.
Then I'm gonna agree with both. It depends on who you with.
Yeah.
Because I was out with my partners. I invited them out, and I ended up taking care of like most.
Now
of the
that's
bills.
real though. Because my real ones, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been many
That's
times where I've footed the bill. I'm not tripping because they're my niggas. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking 20-some odd
and they'll
years.
get you next time.
Right. It always come back around. Not even worried about it.
Come out of the
family.
Yeah.
But some randoms or some people I've known for a few months or whatever.
Hell no.
Some co-workers or some shit.
No, I'm not doing that.
You ain't going.
I don't even like
The chemistry ain't right. Like you know, you always got some friends that's broke. Like I don't want to be around with your broke ass. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? They just like I don't want to pay for like $20.
The people in the back. What you
They
saying?
ain't
You don't
my
wanna
bad. For the broke ass friends, you don't want to do that. Like for your friends who got your bag, like shit.
That's why we don't hang out. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want no broke ass bitches. Like you broke as fuck. You pin it. You in your penny picture, man. What the fuck? You hot about $100?
You couldn't afford.
You couldn't afford to come out. You took your ass home. Right. We splitting this. You ain't rocking with me. You know.
And that's different because we don't hang with broke people. We don't hang with people like that.
That shit like that's broke nigga energy.
So let me clear that up.
I'm gonna tell you something else. We gotta put this on the board. If we co-workers, we work at the same job.
About my coworker.
Nah, we not friends. we trapped together at this job. That don't make us buddies or friends or nothing else.
But a lot of these jobs be trying to be like the team bonding, so y'all can
every time. Listen, I was at my.
You gotta be there after you know mandatory happy hour.
Who wants to go somewhere?
When I was a supervisor,
I was like, no team building, no outing, no coworker bonding. I don't want to do none of that.
Team of me.
None of y'all my friends. I'm
damn
good.
that shit.
I got
go to the game night for the coach.
None of that.
Shit.
Going to the Christmas
And I don't want to be looked down on because I want to spend no time with y'all.
Yeah.
Trying to get away from y'all.
I'm at the Christmas party. Our Christmas party be lit.
You see, I wouldn't go to no restaurant like that where they won't split the bill up with people I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all like that.
Because I don't know what y'all ordered down there.
So
On the other side, and you ordered like 7
I
drinks.
pissed my money off and left.
Whole entree, dessert.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah.
Echo ain't paying for shit he ain't eating. You know what I'm saying?
And my people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't got it. I got you. Don't worry about it. I don't know you though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all
And when
this
you
shit.
clearly over there doing too much. Like why are you over there ordering like you never
All
ate?
this shit like you got it and you ain't got it.
And then somebody split the bill. Nah, you should be like, I'm gonna pay for all the shit I didn't order 4 or 5 goddamn entrees.
I got it. I just don't want to pay it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for all your shit. I get it. Yeah, if somebody doing that, like if we don't rock with you like that, then why would I want to pay for that? Why would I want to pay for something when I only spent $20?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So he was. I misinterpreted earlier. What he meant was, you know, what y'all were pretty much saying. You know, why we got to split the bill? Then we shouldn't be going out together if we got to split the bill. You trying to order all this shit, and now I gotta pay for
And now I
that
got
shit.
No. Be honest. No. Listen, outside of certain people who think like that.
That's what I'm saying. We don't hang with people that do that. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
You know better.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I'm going to work.
Listen, you know,
because you might be on some strange stuff.
or you know who your boyfriends are. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever you
If I know I'm going to like more
be a
than
little
something
tight.
crazy.
Right.
I ain't
already know.
inviting no broke people.
Somebody tell me that one of your coworkers tell you, I ain't bring no money. No, but you been ordering stuff.
Okay.
Oh no.
I didn't have to where like we done been out to eat with some people and like they were like, oh my god, I left my card. Like, what you mean you left your
They got
card?
Cash App.
Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal.
Left your card. I got what
Let me tell you what they got. They got some dishes in the back that your ass finna watch.
You never heard my Cash App, bro.
And when you get down, we have a party over at the next spot, after party. After you get done washing.
Right. I done heard from other people. My Cash App ain't working right now.
That's because you
know what that means.
Because you borrowed that 75 from Cash App and you pay the shit back.
I always like the people that always got a new Cash App name. Don't send it to that one. What happened?
Don't send it out.
What happened to that Cash App?
My baby mama got that. Let's link to her account. Don't send no. Don't send
none over there. Nah, I ain't got nobody. Y'all send it to your Cash App. I'm good. You like, yo, what happened?
They didn't change his whole phone number.
Hey, you try to be nice and stuff. I sent you some money for lunch. I don't got that Cash App no more.
WDF Junior said, at least pay for the Uber. And, my girl, my beauty, she said, yeah, they tried it. No money, you not eating.
Okay.
She's straight.
Listen, I done been in this situation before. I was at a place where people ordered some food. They didn't have no money for it. Listen, I just left before everybody, before the commotion.
Hey, listen, this is a true story.
I left before.
Right down the street there's an IHOP. And we was teenagers, right? We all went to eat after the last day of school, right? Boo was there too. You remember this shit?
Was you there?
We was riding bikes. This is how long ago this shit was. We all went there to eat, right? It was this dude. We just gonna call him Jay, cause I don't know what he doing in life, man. I ain't trying to fuck him up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Jay went to the bathroom, never came back. Right? So people started catching on. Mind you, I'm not hood. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Everybody else started going to the bathroom, right? And not coming back. I'm noticing the group getting smaller and smaller.
Oh my God.
Right?
That's fucked
We
up.
finally, all of a sudden, this nigga right there, Raz man, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hey man, listen, he said, hey man, I seen Jay on his bike. He left. I was like, left? But we got the bill. You know, it hadn't dawned on me that people do that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
My first experience. And I was like, wait, Jay gone? T gone? This person gone? And I was like, man, they had steak omelets. They had expensive stuff.
See,
You know, so I walked straight to the front, paid for mine before anybody else left.
Oh,
I said, "This is what I had." You remember that?
Yes, because I.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I went and paid for mine because I was like, it was 9 people still left.
I paid.
Paid for mine, and they started asking, "Well, where's Jay? Where's T?" I don't know. But I had this, and I want to go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why.
That's real.
I don't want nobody asking me questions about everybody else. I ain't gonna
snitch on you, Jay.
So I'm having like this.
We still don't know.
Yeah, right. You just say I leave it for mine.
Yeah, I paid for mine. I don't know nothing. Yeah,
like I said, I got a similar story where I did something like, but everybody was on the same accord. We all intended on not paying.
Oh,
I'll be the last one.
We went to the extreme, put fake license plates or stolen license plates on our cars.
Damn.
So we were doing this shit every day.
For $5.99
What was y'all getting all these different license plates?
I was like 18.
Really, nigga?
What was y'all getting all these different license plates?
They use screwdrivers. Thank you very much. Put that on mine.
You the reason why we got to buy them little plastic.
This is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody was on the same
this in
accord.
Memphis?
Yeah. No, this was here in Nashville.
Okay.
So how did y'all leave? Like y'all
We left. What you mean? We just got up and walked out. They can't touch us.
It was one or two of y'all. Like it was a
man.
I bet you wouldn't have did that shit in Cheatham County or some shit.
No, but
you got up out there down there.
So you said
Then I go to Frank's Smorgasbord. Then I go to Popeye. They gonna go there every 5 minutes try to get you to shoot your ass.
In Memphis, they had this buffet called Smorgasbord, right? You would go, but listen, you come in all friendly. Listen, your ass couldn't go smoke a cigarette without had a big ass nigga at the door. Hey, wait, let me see your receipt. You ain't getting out the door without the receipt. Hey, this look different out there, boy.
Yeah.
They didn't play them games out there, boy.
I tell you what though, there's a stereotype that black folks is the cheapest. It's a lie. We went to Monell's. You remember this, Raz, man? It's the first time I ever been. He invited me with his wife. We was at this place where it's like kind of buffet style. They bring all the food to the table and everybody shares and stuff. It was a white lady with a Ziploc bag putting in pieces of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like to take back for later. Because you can't take nothing with you. You can eat as much as you want, but you can't take nothing with you.
Good food too.
She popped out this Ziploc bag. She was like, "Yo, want some chicken?" She handed me a Ziploc bag. And I was like, "Well, shit." She said,
"How old to go back?" She said, "Fuck this. I'm not leaving out this food right."
And I was like, "Damn." Here I am in my mind thinking that it's us that do stuff like that. This lady was in scrubs. She was an RN. She could afford that damn chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
she bought it.
But she taking something to go. I was like, they do that shit too. We always get blamed for that shit, but it's them too.
I seen a lady.
Nobody watching them, so it's equal to everything.
She brought extra Ziploc bags.
She done did this shit before.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
Shit, she's a premeditated thief.
Right. Listen, I seen a white lady with a Coach bag that I was trying to buy my wife one time, and it was $3,500. So I knew which bag it was.
Coach.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And listen, so and it was $3,500 on sale. Damn. I couldn't afford it. It was what it was. Anyways,
right.
So I saw the bag, and I was like, man, that's the bag. And I'm behind her trying to hide my what I have at the time. I think it was my first child, and my wife signed us up for the WIC. So I'm trying to hide my little WIC tickets in my back pocket.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too shamefaced.
Please.
But listen, so she in front of me in the line, and I look at her basket. She got all the same stuff I got. And listen, when she pulled out her WIC, man, she had it like all out in front of everybody. And I need this. And I was like, bro, why I'm sitting here? And my sister juicy juice. I'm sitting there thinking, like, lady, you could pawn that purse and buy the stuff, but I'm sitting here tripping. I was still a little shamefaced, but I went on and did my little thing with my WIC. But it let me know, like, man, listen, you got to use the resources you got.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I felt like, because at the time I was like, my wife was asking me to go do the WIC against my wishes, and I felt like she wasn't doing it because I was like, you don't want to be here with the WIC tickets. That's why you got me at the store with the WIC tickets.
Right. It's definitely not.
Regardless of that, you know what I'm saying? So I really didn't want to be doing it. I had a little attitude, and then when I seen her, I was like, maybe I shouldn't be so.
But it was meant for you to see that, so you probably change your perception. You know,
yeah, change my perception on it. Because you get it free. Everybody gets it.
Absolutely.
I have a similar story. You can get pandemic EBT if your children are in school.
Yeah.
And so
can you still get it? Because I'm trying to.
Yes, sign up for it. So I
better get it before the national emergency ends.
You better pay for next damn Fuego trips that I've been having to buy.
So I at first was like, I want to apply for it.
Shit, there's a lot of people that ain't got them hoes.
Let like finish her story.
Hey, Memphis got the connection. He was like,
I got on that.
Like a bug in the middle of the story. Go like a bug. Damn! But anyway, black people can't say my damn story. Okay. But so at first I was like, hey man, let's apply, whatever. My husband was like, nah, well, we don't need that. Tell me why when we started, inflation went up, we had to start paying $300 to $350 a week. He was like, hey, and I applied, and so we got around when they gave out around. I think we got about like 300. He said, "Hey, save half of that for my week, okay?"
Talk your shit.
I was like, "Oh, okay, but you want to do it at first?" Right. I don't know why people be ashamed of that. Look, let me get some emergency stamps. I'll put it out my car. I'm proud at the checkout. No, I'm proud. Is it stamps? Yeah.
No, I would be proud of stamps. The problem with the WIC was like you can't get certain stuff. So like you go up there, but like
and you know all things.
You get the block cheese with all the shit.
That was bad shit. Well, I was supposed to do that too. You know you can't have it.
That's the wrong cereal. You gotta get the boom.
You can't have that milk. You, this bed ain't going.
That is the wrong cheese, man. That's not we can prove. Yeah.
Not the jumbo eggs. Turn around.
You gotta hand over that thick ass. You gotta hand over that Princess white ass check. Here you go.
All the ounces and everything. Whatever you want.
And she go.
Right. No, these two juices you gonna have to pay for. You need the 48 ounce, not the 64. Quit playing.
The mango punch ain't on there. You can only get apple juice. That flavor ain't on there.
It's always the nasty flavor.
Always the nasty flavor that's on there.
I told you this last time.
Pomegranate only. You can't have none of that good shit.
All of that, no flavors. Come on now.
We got tropical beauty. They said that government cheese be fire too. The best grilled cheese sandwiches ever.
Hey, she talking about that black cheese before Velveeta was out. Velveeta got their whole flow bar for bar from government cheese.
Black cheese to last a long time.
Black cheese at the house right
Kill it. It's still alive. This shit's still alive.
We used to call it government cheese. Get some of that government cheese.
You remember when food stamps had paper dollars?
Absolutely.
Like Monopoly.
It was an actual book, and your mom used to rip you out.
Rip you out a little page.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
come on.
$5, $10. But anyway, we're going to our last toxic tweet. They don't know shit about it. They never had to deal with it.
That's why they soft.
That's it. They get to swipe their card with no shame.
Everybody had the American flag card.
Shit. Oh, you pull that out. We already know.
Look, they without an iPhone.
Okay.
No doubt.
We used to live like that.
Right.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Now this one is toxic, even though it's not that long. He said, "I've never seen a black woman look good in blonde hair ever. Like never ever."
Hold on.
That's a lie.
I done seen someone.
Well, I done seen some.
Yeah, that's toxic as hell.
That's very toxic.
Cause I done seen some. You know, especially with the highlights, or you know, like where the tips of the braids is tips of them box braids is blonde. Shit, you a lie.
Hanging down to her ass.
Listen, I disagree.
I seen one in Popeyes today.
But listen, I disagree, but we got to stop it somewhere. I mean, come on, like some of them look like clowns with the blonde hair. You got to relax.
Well, maybe they'll look like clowns to them, though. Like if they like it.
Never seen.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I disagree with that.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't see.
But how do you police it though? Like because maybe she thinks she looks cute. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be like
think what she
beauty
wanna
is
think.
subjective. It's in the eye of the beholder.
That don't mean it's a fact.
I
You can think she cute all day. A lot of people think they cute.
What about Amber Rose? I ain't always been dyed blonde. The little bit she got, you know.
So you say black?
Be somebody else.
That look. Hold on, Hold on, you can't defend the fade?
You somebody else.
Well, what's wrong with the fade?
I'm not talking about. It's the person. Just pick somebody else.
It said I've never seen a black woman with blonde. Ain't they?
That look cute. Yeah.
Is Amber Rose black?
No.
What is she?
What?
She mixed.
I mean, that's the first name that come to mind when I think of
She look white to me.
Blonde,
She
black.
don't look like she nowhere near got an ounce of black in there. If she do, that's news to me.
Yeah.
What about old girl from the Players Club in that movie?
Ronnie?
She had the fade too. She looked good.
I ain't even see.
What about the girl?
Both of them had the blonde wig.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ronnie.
Both of them looked good.
I thought you were talking about the short hair.
I'm talking about the one that Ebony. She was alright too.
Her hair was fine.
I don't know what
she
I
was.
I
was
remember
brown.
she was thick as hell. That's all I remember.
I think she went to blonde. She like Ronnie at a certain point.
Where'd she go?
Oh, what about the girl from Friday? It was like, ask that bitch for $200. She looked good too. I was like, shit, I want to have.
She looked good for the 90s with the long.
Yeah.
It was. She was good time.
That ain't me calling hanging up. I love your mom.
Jada Pinkett with the blonde was on point.
Right. And her mom.
Y'all done seen the girls with the blonde wigs or the blonde hair that's way too blonde, don't look natural at all, and she just look ratchet. or she look.
Yeah, she
we
was
like
like
them,
the one that got a little
Stop
wig or
lying
something, like
and saying that you don't see her and be like, I know she got.
You know,
I know she got that. I know she got that box.
like if I see you right, you just
Now, would I marry her? No.
Of course not.
You're not marry the business.
But we ain't talking about man.
But honestly,
talking about
listen,
attractive.
We talking about
super blonde hair on a black woman. Honestly, usually I'm thinking easy.
Yeah.
Like super platinum
Good
blonde.
observation.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm like, who else would do that?
You want some attention.
Right.
like what about a girl with all red? What you think about
Attention.
her?
You want attention.
Yeah.
Why she gotta want attention?
Why can't she just want to wear all
That ain't your
red?
head. That ain't your head at all. That ain't
Can I ask
Yeah, looking good to the
Let me ask an honest
world.
question to the men in the room because
Shit.
we are the only race that polices the
forgot
color
about it.
hair that we can wear because it's not natural.
I'm not policing.
A lot of other races wear all different types of colors.
they
It's
wear
not
the colors that could be
It's-
natural.
But hold on.
They can wear blue and green and pink and y'all want to call them
But I'm gonna
ratchet.
point something out to you though, because me and him was watching the show, and I told him it was an Asian woman with white hair. And I was like, bro, I can't get past. Like I'm trying to take the show
With the
serious,
white
but
silver
every time I look at her, I'm like, this look crazy to me.
But your hair can turn white though.
Gray. Yeah,
White,
gray.
silver is gray.
That wasn't natural. It wasn't even almost natural. It just seemed sick that it was in the show.
She had the comb lines in there.
Oh, it's just
You know what I'm saying? Like black girl hair.
Yeah,
Like
like
you see the comb lines.
it seems
I
silly.
like that.
You know,
What are you talking about?
so it can be. What's up?
Night agent.
Yep.
the other day.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a good show. It's a good show. But tell me the girl didn't look funny with the white hair. Tell me that didn't look.
The lady? I just thought she was being expressive. Like I just like people let people
In that job,
I thought she was stressed. Like I look stressed.
Well, she trying to cover up something, so she was stressed. Goddamn it.
but no, you can't be the speaker. No, she wasn't speaker of the house. She was the president's.
That's not giving away. I ain't watched it yet.
No, but this not. This not giving up.
Hold on. She had that Condoleezza Rice. But let's jump on in. Ranting time.
We're good show though.
It's your time to shine. Let your light be heard around the globe. It's ranting time on Who's Ranting Now. Exactly the way it's supposed to be. Don't be scared. We don't bite. Call in now. The lines are open. I'm a Christian. You ain't gonna sit there and hang back how you look. Caller, you are now live on Who's Ranting Now.
Check it out, folks. Everybody that ain't playing. You out here doing what you're doing. Let that shit ride. Be you. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that got a problem with it.
I agree with that.
Fuck 'em.
No, I'm playing. It's time for ranting time. You know, one of my other favorite segments of the show, where you the listener get to call in and say whatever's on your mind. Anybody in studio got a rant?
I do.
All right.
I have two actually.
All right.
I want to preface it with saying that it is about race, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it is about race. Okay.
So she can offend
About
somebody.
what?
Go ahead.
Let me. So my first rant is there was a post about Meghan Markle, and y'all know she's the princess that married Diana's son, right?
Yes.
And a you know what I'm saying. And so she, she's been getting a lot of backlash because she married into this royal family and the whole black thing. The problem that I have with black people in this situation, y'all want to take on something that she would have never done for you. And let me break it down. Meghan Markle lived her life as a white woman. Okay? She lived her life as she was white passing, is what you call it. The documentary that, if you watch her documentary, she didn't even know about racism and stuff until she was older. Okay? She's never experienced this level of racism. Meghan Markle does not have one black friend. Okay? She never identified with her mother's side of the family. Her mother's black. Okay, so the problem that I have with black people is y'all are so quick to be like, oh my God, she's being this is racism. Meghan don't give a shit. She would have never took that plight if them people had accepted her. Okay, she never cared about black issues. She never cared about any of that. And black people have to understand, black outrage is so lucrative. It's what get people attention. It's what make people care. It's what get them interviews. And y'all are sitting here going to bat for this woman when she's a white woman. Right. She's never. As a white woman she's been years. Passing as a white woman for all these years, and she never cared about black issues or being black. Am I saying what she's going through is fair? No. But what I'm saying is, black people, y'all have to, just have some discernment sometime about the things that y'all get behind. And getting behind Megan and this prince, she don't care about y'all. All she care about is that royal family and that royal money. It's never a black issue for her. So I just want, especially the women.
We could say that's all she care about is the royal family, royal money. See, I mean, she might like the dude, for real. I mean, why you say that? If it was a white girl, we wouldn't
watch
say
the document.
that.
See, that's what I'm saying. She is a white girl. Meghan Markle she has not had that, but
so
she has been white passing.
See how you
my problem.
She
has been white passing her. No, she has been white passing her. I want y'all to go watch her documentary.
You are black.
I understand what you're saying, but let's not act like there's mixed people that are white passing, and she's done that her whole life.
I know.
She does not have a black friend.
They so light skin, you can't tell that they are black.
And I don't care about her skin color. It's about her life experience. She has not navigated the world as a black woman.
All right.
She has not.
All right.
If she had, she wouldn't even got to Harry. Let's be for real, okay?
I know somebody's white passing.
So what I'm saying is, you can identify that, okay, maybe they shouldn't be treating her like that because of her race. But at the end of the day, Meghan Markle wouldn't go to bat for none of y'all. That is not y'all fight.
But they wouldn't be.
So she would have supported the black community.
If she had a black. Megan got on the documentary and said she didn't when they realized she had some black in it, it was a problem.
Right.
I implore y'all to watch the documentary on this woman.
Yes, what we're saying.
She has not.
And when they realized that she was mixed, it was a problem when he was trying to date her. So you can't pick and choose when you want her to be white and black. You know what I'm saying? If that
Who's picking and choose? She chose to be white. Nobody
chose to be white, but it was an issue when he started dating her because she's technically black.
I don't think people are super passionate about her. I think that you have people that are super sensitive to anything that they deem as racist, and they kind of just jump at any opportunity.
We need to stop because that's not our fight. That's what I'm saying about black people.
But some people feel like they
jump on things, and it's just not our battle.
But it's a group of people that do that though. It's a group of people that are like, any issues. But some of that though, to be honest with you, is they blame race relations for their life not panning out the way that they feel like they should have or it should have. So they just sit around and wait for things to jump on and movements to attach themselves to, and they go and they do that. That's why there will always be a group of people in the tangent that's standing in front of cars and doing stuff that black folks didn't even ask them to do.
And going hard for, that's what I'm saying. They're going so hard for this lady. And like this, my only point is black outrage is lucrative. Y'all need to put it where it needs to be. Y'all going hard for a woman. She ain't gonna have no struggle because them raw people
but them BLM people are getting paid and stuff like that. They don't care nothing about our issues.
It's lucrative. That's what I'm saying. So you sitting at home as a regular person, you so stressed out about Meghan Markle. Well, it's a race issue. You need to focus it on where it counts and where it matters.
I don't know anybody personally that even thinks about that.
Listen, if you can scroll online, it gets millions of views all the time, millions of comments all the time. Anytime Megan come out and say something about her issue.
But remember, what's going to be viewable to you on your timeline is not going to be seen on his timeline.
Well, no, but
I didn't see none of that on my timeline.
I've seen it, I just don't pay attention.
I
passed by real quickly.
Well, that they're doing the whole Cleopatra thing, and I stepped in it on that one by accident. And I'm still
what's the Cleopatra thing?
So the new Netflix Cleopatra movie is coming out. She's played by a black woman, and you got all these white folks is out saying, well, technically, Egypt was ruled by Romans at the time, and she was actually, they say, hey, she was white. I'm saying this. She was Greek, or she was probably predominantly Greek, but I don't think she was white. And all the depictions of her in Egypt is of a woman of color.
Right.
All her depictions in Rome or with the Greeks is depicting her as a white woman with red hair and stuff like this right here. And I'm just sitting here like, hey, for one, when none of y'all there, and two, listen, I can't be hearing this from the folks that was okay with blonde hair, blue eyed Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was so cool with that. And now, now that somebody, and I told him, I said, my biggest issue is it's only a problem when a historical figure is cast as black and y'all feel like they weren't black. Mm-hmm. But anytime that a historical figure is cast as white, it's all and they, good. We know they weren't white. It's not as big of an issue. And just to be honest, the Greeks that we're talking about don't necessarily identify with the white folks from the European white folks now. Right. That's a whole nother tangent. We're not really.
That's a rabbit hole, really.
That's a rabbit hole. But white folks are claiming stuff that still wasn't them. But
true.
But whatever.
True. That's true.
That's real though.
I wanted to say, because I know I'm an empath, as I've learned recently. I've learned I can only take on so many fights. I can only take on so many debates, battles. It gets to the point that I have to be like, it's not paying my bills. Because otherwise, I'm going to sit there and try to be passionate about every single thing. Right. And I can be very passionate. I used to do the whole debate online, and I used to, no, because, you're not finna. Now I'm like, why am I trying to change somebody's mind who is comfortable in that state of mind? Like, that's their mindset.
It's no changing it.
It's no changing it. So to me, I'm just like, I can't. So I just kind of step back and I just post stuff about animals because it shit makes sense.
Yeah, I just wish black people would be more selective about their outrage because they're using it in the wrong area. Now, here's my other rant, and then I'm done. So I saw a video about a police officer in Chicago. She was talking to the black community about one of their biggest Walmarts that they have in a black community is being shut down because of the loss prevention and the stealing, right? It's so much stealing in that Walmart that they are having to shut it down. So now there's going to be like a Walmart where the elderly that live there, they're not going to have access to it. All the people at the Walmart that have the jobs.
Medicine too, like the pharmacy.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a big deal. And you have to understand how really had to be for Walmart to close for loss prevention. Walmart gets stole out of daily, okay?
All they got to do is put some real motherfucking the little detectives up. Them motherfuckers don't work. I stole some glasses today out of Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
So back to the rant.
Mistake. I'm just saying, when people stop stealing, put some shit to work to prevent motherfuckers from stealing.
Holy shit!
Why can't people just be a natural good person and not steal?
Cut the camera.
The price is high.
Walmart But that's just me being just keeping it a buck with y'all. We're gonna throw some glasses. What about that motherfucker with the glasses on my face?
Yeah. They didn't suspect you with all that Gucci and shit on.
Yeah. Non-threatening. I come in there with a suit on. That's how you do it. If you look like a thug, they expect you to steal. Ain't nothing thuggish about me.
There you go.
Okay, so with the Walmart,
I got that.
I'm telling you, with the Walmart closing down, and in the black community, I think a lot of times black people will, like Razman said, black people, a lot of people sit up and say how we don't have this and we don't have that, and y'all know anybody that's going to defend black people is going to be karma. I love defending them tooth and nail. However, there go my word. However, in this situation, as black people, like I really just think y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Like,
black people ain't the only people stealing. Hold up. A person that showed me how to steal out of Walmart was a white dude. His daddy is currently the top. He's number.
Don't say no more.
He's in the top 5.
No, you finna get them.
No, hold on. We're gonna say black people need to do better because white people be doing the most. But this motherfucker showed me how to say, hold on, I gotta tell my story.
Regional manager at the Northwest store.
Let me finish my rant.
But I gotta figure when you say black people gotta do better, we ain't the ones just doing this shit.
Everybody do it.
The white person showed me the way.
Any race can do that.
That is why before I ranted, I said it's about race. I'm not trying to offend anybody, so by you getting triggered, okay. So to finish off, I think when black people are doing things to the point to where you're hurting your own community, you're taking away jobs, mess from old people, and to where it's gonna affect.
And it's probably a small town anyway.
Well, outside of Chicago. So when it's to the point to where we're additioning to our own community, we have to stop. Like we have to stop. It's ridiculous that they have to close a damn Walmart. Like, and listen, times are hard, and like Echo say, people steal. He is still out of Walmart.
So I still out of Walmart.
However,
do it again, and I'll do it again.
However, but just when it's to the detriment of your own community, the old people, your access to things that you need, people are not going to realize how hard it is when you don't have a Walmart or a vicinity that you can go to, and you got to go travel to go pick up your groceries. The people that don't have cars, and maybe the Walmart was in walking distance from them, you just have to think about those things before you go stealing, and before it gets that bad. I think that black people. Okay, I'm done.
As Walmart makes, you can't put no real functioning detectors up.
I don't think that it has like sensors in like certain things. Like I think you have to like put that.
I worked at Walmart for 5 years in college. It's only certain dollar amounts that they put like a theft detector on it, and it boop, 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 when you going out the store. I mean, they can't sit there and make you scan through all items when you go through. I mean, there's self-checkout and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like, come on, guys, they could be $1 billion company, whatever, but stealing is wrong. And when it's to the detriment of your own community, you need to look at yourself.
Yeah. So you're trying to say steal from the white community is what you're saying?
No, that's not what
I'm saying. I'm just picking.
No,
I'm just picking.
That's not
I promise that's not what I'm just picking.
I agree with you. I'm just saying these are multi-billion dollar companies.
But if they take it for laws, they're not getting enough profit. They're gonna have to shut it down.
But everything's about
all the rest of the Walmart.
Everything is about a business. So if they're not making the money, if they're not in the green, they're gonna cut off something.
Sure is.
They're gonna cut off.
Lay people out.
Think about how bad the loss at Walmart had to be for them to close due to theft, y'all.
They were losing millions. They closed four Walmarts just in the Chicago vicinity.
But listen, but I agree with that though. Listen, if y'all want, but listen, raise your kids better and turn the
jobs really out.
I'm sorry, you got to do a little bit better.
We got to think about our whole economy when we think about that. Like, people
they lost jobs.
So what's going on?
And that damn sure can't steal from no Walgreens.
Well, listen, they can afford it.
Don't do that.
Listen, they can afford it. They be buying it, but these jobs ain't paying.
No. Let's be honest.
It's ridiculous.
Let's be honest, because I was watching a podcast the other day, and it's something that they said. It was talking about right here in Tennessee. It was like, man, he said, dude, man, he said, I went to a Kroger. He said, I stood in line at the Kroger. He was like, man, I only had one line open. He said, when I come outside, he said, there's some dudes out there selling some candy bars. He was like, but they were like, he said, man, they were like young enough to where they almost look wrong. He said, but they look like they may still be in school. He said, I don't know. He said, but man, y'all out here selling candy bars. He said, man, y'all need to get up in there. He said, I'm pretty sure they hiring. But this is the thing. The young folks and the kids, they don't want jobs. They want money easy. And every time that we get behind that and we support and we say, oh yeah, man, yeah, you should just take it, or you should listen. I'm sorry, life don't owe you nothing. Now that the Walmart shut down, 200 jobs is lost, and there's a lot of folks that ain't. Now you really ain't gonna have it, and you go and steal from another one, and you finna get some consequences.
You steal from neighbors, they finna beat your ass. You go in there, discount tobacco, grab them sunglasses if you want to. I'll tell you right now, they coming from behind the counter on your ass.
Niggas ain't going to no department stores and just
but I agree with that
shit, because that shit work.
My folks ain't raising their kids no more. What's up with that?
Don't get me wrong, times are hard for everyone, but we really got to sit down, and didn't we talk about it? Budget.
Yes.
Budget. What
Stop
can you do?
Beyond your
Stop
means.
living beyond your means. If you can't be where you at, sometimes you have to venture out.
Here's something: if you gonna steal something you need. Y'all be going to Walmart stealing shit.
Fuck the glasses. I was stealing whole goddamn.
Hold on.
It's like mama that don't have pampers for her kid, and she don't have no help.
Right.
It's like you could kind of understand. But y'all motherfuckers walking out with whole CDs, makeup.
Y'all thought that was all me. That was all the beat from my face.
You try to be an entrepreneur.
Hey, I was trying to eat.
Yeah,
it was times I just ain't shook them habits. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Because I was stealing out of necessity at one point in time. Now I'm stealing because I can. Because I was stealing.
Listen, the only thing though, bro, is if we ever see you at Walmart.
Just know I'm stealing something.
No. I ain't going to Walmart. No. I'm saying this. You get cuffed, and we're like, man, what happened? They're like, man, hey, man, I got these shades. I'm like, man, how much was they? $11.
You 20 for the good one.
You finna go to you getting put in the paddy wagon for $11? I was just paid the $11.
If I see Echo at Walmart, I'm going the other way.
You know. I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
What department I had in? He's to take the meat too.
Hey. I know what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
Then you get outside when I have socks.
You got your one.
Listen, if y'all need something from Walmart, y'all just text Echo.
No, I'm taking my own risk. I'm not taking no risk for somebody else. If you want to steal, go on there and steal it yourself. But no, it's all me. I stole what I stole because that's what I wanted. You got me? All right, bet.
I agree with what Rasmus said, like raise your kids better. Like me and my brother growing up, we never thought to take anything. If we
ain't no raising kids better.
This was your brother with your boy.
Well,
Yeah.
and I'm still out here still.
How many times you been to jail? How many times you been to jail?
There is no
One time too many.
3 times.
He ready to go back.
I ain't no ready to go back.
You better eat that cold bologna.
I don't want no cold bologna. I want the steaks. I want the crab legs.
That means
This boy said
We still got rent time.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. So
I thought that was your rent.
no.
He stole it from Karma.
You know?
My rent is, I guess you would say, I'm sick of the attitudes of our women. And not wanting to check the attitude. There you go. You feel me? Like it's a known stereotype that black women have attitudes. They understand that it's not accepted amongst the other races, but they want us to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And now you're mad because we ain't accepting it. We're going on doing other shit. What's the issue with just changing your attitude? Change if you want a certain outcome. Why don't you change the way you're conducting yourself?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just the rant is for me is the frustration with you're standing on your pivot and in the same sense you're giving us the attitude talking about how dudes ain't rocking with you, but you got this attitude like men don't have to accept that, just like you don't have to accept the broke dude, you don't have to accept the short dude, you ain't got to accept a little big dude. Whatever the case may be, you ain't got to accept it, but you making us accept it or trying to make us accept it. And then when you got the passport bros or the dudes that want to they're swirling or dating other races, we the bad guys, and I think that's bogus to me. So I think that's my rant. I don't know how you rebut that.
Yeah, that's real.
So I actually agree with Echo here. Because I saw a tweet where it said like, you know, like he can't be with someone who's like a boss chick all the damn time. Like cut that shit off when you get off work. It cannot be your personality all the damn time.
Yeah, we love strong black women. You know what I'm saying? If I had my choice of any women, of course it'll be mine. Mm-hmm. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. If you want
go
to,
ahead.
But there's other races that just don't have that type of. They don't give us that type of energy, so it's easier to have these conversations with other people if we don't have to come in with like, oh, here we go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to get my
It's
mind
like
right.
these expectations that black women just put on y'all that white women don't type deal.
White women, Asian women,
They just kind of let y'all just
Hispanic women, all
white
every
women like
other
a yes
race.
girl. Like,
Y'all-
okay, daddy.
Y'all can't see Karma's face right now.
I know you
Attitude be annoying as fuck.
Cause y'all not gonna accept no bullshit. Like y'all ain't gonna let the dudes give y'all bullshit and not say shit back. Y'all ain't gonna just beat it out. Okay.
Come over the light. All's my life I had to fight.
We ain't messed up. We love strong women, but you ain't got to be that strong with me. You ain't
They used to being strong. They used to being independent.
This is a rare I love Apple, but I kill him dead before I let him talk to me quick.
95% of my soul right now agrees with this dude and what he said. Listen, I have tasted of the milk of magnesia. And all I'm gonna say is it's a little different. It's condensed milk. You know.
I want to hear your take.
Listen,
every time.
What's different about her attitude?
It ain't no comment.
What's different about her attitude? I just want to know what's different about her attitude.
Listen, it's a lot more. It's a lot more daddy and a lot less daddy. You know, the attitude is gone and the daddies is up 1,000%. And I'm like, I can get with this shit. You know, this shit is hard.
Now what's so wrong with the black women being able to say call him daddy and burying the hatchet?
I mean, it's subjective. It's subjective. You got to take it from the woman's perspective as well, though. Like it just can't be from a man's perspective. Sometimes what are you portraying to the woman?
So I need you to go ask a woman. So why you can't shut up?
No, we got to ask one. We got to ask one of the women right here.
So for me personally, like
why you can't be quiet when the man is she ain't gonna be quiet. That's the problem.
Hey,
listen, they were ready to talk for the minute that gonna start. It was like, well, hold on, I got this.
They start
I ain't got shit to say.
I'm trying to be calm, but I can get real loud.
We know you can. That's exactly what we talk. Right. Yeah.
So how about y'all gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
Okay. So for me personally, like, I know I can get on my own damn nerves, like being loud and being upset and all the attitude all damn time. And my child is like a mini me, so I'm like, damn, is this how my husband be feeling when I'm doing the most? Cause she doing the most, and so I had to bring that into perspective. Shut the hell up! I had to bring that in perspective because nobody wants to have to deal with someone all the time. You don't want to have to deal with it. You want to be able to live with them, grow with them, enjoy them. But if I have to deal with you all the time, it's a lot. Now, I'm a black woman. I'm a strong black woman. I'm a loud black woman. My husband still loves me. But I'm not always loud, attitude, and all that all the time. It's just when I need to be.
Mm-hmm. See, she can turn it off. You know, and
like we can disagree and have a conversation.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something real because I'm married to a black woman. One thing you're gonna have to do is kind of listen. You're gonna have to deprogram some of that a little bit because they have this programming of stuff that they see on TV, stuff people that are around them, and a whole bunch of single, terrible relationship women that they are around. And listen, misery loves company. People that are in terrible situations usually voice their opinions a lot more than. And listen, and it just don't sound cool when another girl say, "I just listen to my man. I just let him lead." Listen,
girl, you being stupid for him.
You feel me? Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Females that is not championed, and a lot of women don't understand that. That's what the relationships you see women in that are truly lasting. A lot of times, the woman is being a woman in the relationship, and the man is being a man. And so if it's something like the girls was over your house. And the girl, she wore something, and the dude came out and said, "Hey, you're not wearing that." But all the single girls are like, "Nah, you need to be. Why don't let him?" Because I done heard this. Like I done heard some of my wife's friends. I'm not gonna speak on all of them, but I've heard them say, "Don't tell him this, don't tell him that." And she come back. And
you mean all the single ones that be coming to the party?
Well, listen,
the ones that ain't got nobody
she tell me, yeah, they said, "Don't say this to you, don't say." But not understanding that we have a relationship to where she knows if I'm telling her not to wear something, it's because I'm saying, "Hey,
it's out of respect."
It's out of respect, and it's things that I'm not doing when I go out out of respect. You know, like it's certain things I'm just not going to let you do around me. Right. You know, like females wise, I'm not going to let you do certain things around me because, like, no, I got somebody at home, and you can't, you know, and you're not going to use me to make her feel some type of way. You feel me? So it's a respect thing, and we have a relationship and a commitment to one another. It's going to supersede what the friendships are. But people that you're going out, that you're a friend with, they just want to go have fun, so they don't think about the consequences after after a night or after a day. Right. But they sit there and they be like, "Oh, don't let him do this. Hey, he controlling you." Because we had so many arguments in the beginning of the relationship about me trying to control. I'm like, I said, "You do it." I said, "I let you do whatever you want to do."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stopping you from being you. But it was honestly, I feel like it was our friend speaking. And there was certain ways.
That's why you can't tell your friends now.
But listen,
they too involved.
Some of these older women are so bitter that they not teaching the young girls. They start telling the young girls, "Hey, don't let no man do this. Don't let no man do that." That's
how they going to teach them when they in competition with them?
With that too.
These older women is lonely. That too. They not finna teach the younger generation how to get the man they trying to get. They competition.
They failing me.
If you 35, you got a 40-year-old woman and a 30-year-old woman that you could date.
Right.
5-year difference on both sides. That 40-year-old woman ain't trying to tutor that 30-year-old with them supple titties. But if I take her man,
listen, if a woman ever really asks herself, if a woman really ever asked herself this question, which woman wants to be in a relationship where she has to lead, where she has to do all the guiding, where she has to make all the decisions, where she has to drag this man along, or even if you say, "Well, we 50 partners, we 50-50 partners," you truly don't want that either, because that means half the time you got to take the trash out. That means half the time you got to cut the grass. That means half the time you got to get on the ladder and screw the light bulb in. That means half the time when the intruder outside, you got to get the gun and go out there and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't truly want to be in a 50-50 relationship. You really want a man, or you don't.
There you go. And ultimately, all I'm saying is, if it'd be different if all women was difficult, like was a headache, but it ain't so many. I mean, I don't know. I done seen some. I mean, it's a lot of it's women of all races that are headaches, 100%. Because I ain't dealing with none of it. But you got to be competitive as well. If you see that if others are beating you to your own men, you got to figure something out to where it's like, all right, I got.
Listen, dudes do it all the time. And here's what I mean by that. These young dudes out there, they don't know what no Blue Chew is. But these 35 plus, man, they finna get the Blue Chew, because they not finna have no young stallion in there knocking that girl down, because he can't keep it up. The 50-year-old dude gonna get whatever it is he need to make sure he get the job.
Being competitive. You got to keep up with the.
If that thing don't work, he already know what's finna happen.
Yeah, you do.
Boy. Young folks finna come through there and get that PlayStation at you.
That is like a bad performance, especially on the new one.
Nothing as bad as a back-to-back bad. You can have an excuse one time, 2 times in a row. Hey man, your shit just don't.
You notice after a bad performance, a dude be like, "Sorry,"
every time.
You never heard that from a woman, no matter what she put out.
Nope. She'll never tell you that.
Damn, I ain't never even thought about that.
She'll never tell you that.
Never. No. Even when she hit you with the, it's that time, or my knee hurts, so I can't really bounce on that. You know what I'm saying?
You better just take it. You better just laugh that she was there. Yeah. Some shit.
Just hit it. And you know, you're like, I got to do all I got.
Sandpaper pussy. No juices at all.
That's the hysterectomy. I'd have been there too. I ain't gonna lie though. It wasn't dry when I left it though, because I knew she couldn't get back.
She
Shoot the club up, nigga. Shoot the club.
Because some women really have a problem. Being,
salivate.
Salivating or being wet.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Let you have an erectile problem.
Well, you better not. You better not have it twice in a row.
Shy says shit. They do that shit too, just differently. You hungry? Let me go get the towel. You want to cuddle?
That's it. That's it. They'll figure out a way, but you can't have no problem.
But you can't have no problem.
You better not.
Superman.
Because afterwards you was like, hey, you know what? Sorry. give me an hour. I'm gonna run and get a Red Bull and I'm gonna fix this problem. I promise.
Men got a lot more humbleness about it. Because you got to take a nap. I'm gonna tell you, that shit always work. If it's dry, it's because you didn't make it wet. Because they never got. It's never on them. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's always your fault.
Where is the accountability on both ends?
Wait,
it'll never be that.
Wait, y'all never dated with
accountability? Yeah, right. Where that piece at?
Put the camera just over here. Give me accountability. Yeah, you need to cut it out.
You told me you've never met a woman who had accountability.
We start talking about women in the comments of the word in 10 minutes.
Sexual accountability.
I'm not gonna do that.
I know you. Shame.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with y'all. Mine is already. Y'all are dead set. Y'all say these same points.
No.
Like the 1,000th week. So for me,
sexual accountability.
So for me to counter that, it's just going to be like a debate, and I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry.
Not debating about something when you already know you can't.
You can't win this argument.
That's what it is.
It's not about winning. It's not about winning. You know that I disagree with y'all, but I'm not going to go back and forth when y'all minds are made up and you're not open to look at it any other kind of way.
Open this up.
We just want to listen. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to even look at it.
Everybody be quiet. We want to hear what Tom
about. If I say something, I'm wrong. If I don't say something, I'm wrong.
To just speak because I might be wrong.
I just don't want to
put it on you. You got the.
I might be wrong where I feel, but I'm not. It's not gonna stop me from saying what I gotta say.
I agree with everything y'all said.
No, you don't.
I like this comment. What you doing after this shit?
You're not wrong for
I
that.
think that everything that y'all saying, I think I agree with everything. That is why I'm quiet. You're right, and you're right.
Karma, you're not wrong for talking. Yeah, what? What you think is wrong? What's in your mind is wrong, right?
I think it's right. I do.
You're right about what exactly? What am I right about?
Black women are horrible. Other races are better. We better.
We didn't say that.
Drop the outro. It's time to go. Come with the bullshit. Yeah, as soon as you
Shut up! Cause y'all told her to say something, and y'all weren't gonna say nothing.
Give it a blow. Give it a blow.
As soon as she said something, y'all immediately start going in on her.
Give it some in my mouth. That's why.
Nobody say they don't like
black women are losing.
Everybody
y'all didn't say that? Y'all didn't say that?
Keep going.
No, I'm done. I agree with y'all. Black women are losing. They better compete.
I didn't say
they don't take accountability. They got bad attitudes, and other races are ahead of them, and they're men.
I was talking about sexuality. I was talking about
I don't talk to sex things, so I don't.
So
I
would say
you agree with who? Because then nobody over here say that shit.
What could be the solution?
Who you agree with?
The person didn't say that black women are behind the other women for their men.
What?
He said they're falling behind.
Okay,
I think he said that. I think he said something to that extent.
Well, I'm sorry if I got the words mixed up. Whatever he said, whatever was said, I agree.
We're about to lose
the popping
stream. We had the 2-hour.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree with y'all.
Right when Convo was capping.
We'll pick it up next week since we do this 50-11 time. We'll do a 50-12.
I got a 2-hour loop. It was right on time too, up to the 51 seconds. Carmen, you want to leave us with any last words about black women?
No, but I think that this was a great show. I hope that everybody had a good time.
You're so sarcastic. I love it. This is what I love about black women. Go ahead.
I think she meant that shit for real.
I am too, though. That's why I said this is what I love about black women. Yeah.
It's all good, Carmen.
Carmen, leave us with your final words, please.
Just follow this show. We're here every Thursday. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, YouTube. We'll be live on IG and Facebook next week. And we'll also be live on Topic Tuesday. I hope we do. Are we doing StreamYard?
Oh yeah,
we'll be
on
streaming.
Twitter Live and all.
Yeah, we'll be on Twitter Live for everything. So I think it's been a great show. Shout out to Memphis and Echo, Razman, Like a Buzz, Artiste, and that's Smuddy.
We were simpatico tonight. I think we was on the same wavelength.
Oh yeah, I think it was all. Yeah, it was nice.
Me and you, Carmen. I'm talking about it.
Redman try to die. They try to butter up.
Whatever y'all was saying, I already said it.
Listen, everything she said. It's over tonight. This will be on a great night. Shout out to our amazing producers. We've been trying to be PC and keep us all correct in the work. Shout out to Memphis. Yoga Calm over there in the corner. And of course, Echo Bottle. Man for joining us in the building. And of course, behind the scenes, Like a Buzz over there. Jump on the camera and let them see ya. You gotta lean up with just a little bit. There you go. Hold it down. We'll keep that over there. Peace.
We're live again next week at 7 p.m. CPT time.
Yeah, but
Emphasis on the CPT time.
Emphasis, baby.
That shit is real.
I had to say, never on time. We ain't never did a show on time since I've been coming.
Hey.